I'm here with a 3T Strada team bike belonging to Adam Blythe of the Aqua Blue Sport Racing team. Now, back in late 2017, Si Richardson spoke to Gerard Vrooman, who's the brains behind the design of this bike. But now it's being used in the pro peloton. Let's take a look at it and see what's fitted and why. So let's start at the saddle. Well, Blythe has chosen a Selle San Marco Regale Carbon FX model, and that's got carbon rails and it's mounted to 3T's own seat post, which is specific for this frame. Interestingly though, Blythe, he's gone for a wide version of this saddle. Stem, well, he's gone through a 3T ARX Team stem. That is 150 millimeters long, 15 centimeters, and with a -17-degree angle. That is to get into a very extreme position, as you can see. The bars, they also come from 3T and they're 42 centimeters wide. And look at this, a traditional classic bend bar. No anatomic bars here for Blythe. And the brake levers, stroke gear levers, they are from Sram. They're the Force Hydro model, but there's actually only one gear lever. Why is that? There's no front derailleur, look. We've only just got a rear derailleur on here, and it's a Sram Force 1 unit. Reason for that, no front derailleur. Just a single chainring. So Blythe, he's not using this one-by system how I thought possibly he would be. He's got a 54-tooth chainring up the front mounted onto this Quarq Powermeter crank set. They measure in at 170mm long, and fitted there too are some Speedplay titanium axled pedals. Brake calipers, well, they're Sram Force hydraulic units mounted down there on the chainstay as well as the fork leg. And they're stopping Sram's 160mm rotors, both front and rear. Those rotors, they're fitted onto some 3T Discus T60 team wheels in tubular variety, importantly, because last year Aqua Blue actually started on tubeless wheels. Now the hubs, they've got some ceramic speed bearings in there, and the tyres, they're the Veloflex Vlaanderen model, and they come in at 27.33mm on our calipers. And finally, the cassette on these wheels is a Sram PG 1170, and the ratio is 11:32. So even with that 54 ring, that does still give you a fairly low gear for any hills to be encountered. And of course, those rims, they're 60mm deep, both front and rear. Bottle cages, well, they are from Elite and they're the Custom Race Plus model. Paintwork on this bike is quite interesting because at first glance it doesn't look that spectacular, if I'm perfectly honest. However, up close, the gold detailing actually has some glitter in it, which really does pop out when the sun hits it. And then on the top tube, we've got a 4-leaf clover. Luck of the Irish for the Irish team. So the race number holder, that's from BBB, and the GPS mount on the handlebars, that's from K-Edge. Now, check out the use of the cable tie. It's not often we actually see them being used on bikes. However, this one is actually to hold the rear derailleur cable. Of course, there is no front derailleur, and also the rear brake hose just close to the stem there to stop them basically catching the wind. Now, the upper headset bearing top cap cover, that's not the standard model we'd see on this bike, because as you can see, you can actually see part of the bearing there. So presumably, that's so that Blythe can get into what I can only call an aggressive racing position. Handlebar tape, naturally that's from 3T, that's to match up with the handlebars stem, as well as the frame and forks. Measurement wise, well, from the tip of the saddle to the center of the bottom bracket, that's 76 centimeters, and the nose of the saddle to the center of the handlebars, 62.4 centimeters. And the weight comes in at 7.7 kilograms. And now, let's hear the Freehub. There we are, the 3T Strada of Adam Blythe. Let me know what you think of it down there in the comments. Be very keen to read them and find out your thoughts. Also, remember to like and share this video with your friends too. And for another great video, this time on why pros choose stems as long as this, or maybe not as long as this, click down here.